Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. So as you know, we are continuing with our Python interview series. So let's continue with that. So today's question is quite a basic one that has actually been asked before for the role of Python developer in the initial rounds. And the question is basically write a Python program to find the sum of the largest element and the smallest element in an array. Okay, so let's understand what the question is. If we have an array like let's say 12 comma 7 comma 5 comma 19 comma 5 comma 20 and let's say 8, then the output should be, that is the result, it should be the sum of the largest element. What is the largest element we have? The largest element is basically the 20 plus we need to find the second smallest element. The smallest element is 5 and the second smallest element is 7. So the output should be 27. So this is what we need to calculate. Alright then, let's write the function def. Let's specify a good name, sum of largest and second smallest. And inside this we need to specify the array, and let's write the logic. So if the length of ARR or the array is less than 2, then we need to raise a value error, this value error, and it should say that array must have at least 2 elements. So unless and until we don't get 2 elements, we cannot add. So that's why we are just writing an raise error function here, and after that we can use sorted array is equal to sorted of set of ARR. We're using the set operator because we don't want to get the duplicate records in the array. Alright, let's now find the largest element is equal to sorted of sorted ARR. It should be sorted ARR. I think we got some mistake. You need to take care of the spells also. Sorted ARR of. So if we sort the particular array from the ascending order, then the last element that we got is basically the largest element. And how to get the last element? We can use the indexing -1. So -1 basically gives us the last element of an array. So this will give, okay, we need to specify, this will give the last element or the largest element from the array. And now let's find the second smallest. So how can we find the second smallest? If we get the first element, then we are getting the smallest element. If we get the second element from the array, that means we are getting the second smallest element. So it would be sorted ARR of, it should be 1. If we have specified 0, then it would have given the first element. This will give the second smallest element. Now we need to return the sum of largest, that is the last element, control V, plus the smallest, second smallest. Okay, so we have written the query. Let's write the driver function for this, and we can here result is equal to, let's call the function here, control C and control V here. We're calling the function, and let's print the sum of largest and second smallest element is and here we need to specify the result. In the result, we are just calling the above function. Okay, let's run the code to see whether. Okay, so it's saying the sum of largest and smallest smallest element is none. I think we have got some mistake. Let's see what mistake we are getting. Okay, so basically what we have done is this particular function we have written in the raise part. It should be written outside of the block statement. We simply copy it and shift tab it to move it along, and now run the code. Okay, ARR is not defined. It is saying ARR is not defined. I think we have mistakenly written ARR. It should be ARR AY. Now let's run it. Okay, so yeah, we have got the successful output, that is 27. Now let's change the code to 100. We add one more element and let's now run it to see. Okay, now we are getting 107. So let's add 0 here. Okay, so we are getting 105. Now let's reduce the elements to only one element to see what the output is. And see, it gives us a value error. Our array must have at least two elements, which we have already defined here. So to set. So yeah, we have successfully run the particular query and covered all the type of edge cases. And this is how you can actually solve it. Not at all a big question. It is a very basic question. It actually tests your sorting skills and the slicing skills that you know. And this can be asked in your next interview also, for the initial rounds definitely, but not for the tough companies. So make sure to practice these kind of questions. I will come up with more such questions. We'll have a separate playlist for Python, a separate playlist for pandas, and in the upcoming also I will be continuing with the SQL series. And also I will come up with the visualization tool, that is matplotlib, seaborn and plotly, for the separate playlist. And we will cover all the data analyst aspects for your interview. And till then, keep loving, keep coding, subscribe the channel to get more updates, and make sure you share this video with someone who are actually preparing for data analyst interviews. Thank you guys, have a good day.